Record. Okay. Hi, friends. If you can show your face, show your beautiful face, because I just love that once a month at least we are getting together, all of us from all of our different teams and subgroups of our team. But I just love so much that at least once a month we're making the time to get together as a community. And so I love seeing your face. Not all the time do we look showered and makeup, and we are all there. So no worries about that. And I totally understand if you can't, just throwing that out there. As I was talking about before, everyone who's on tonight is going to get entered to win a drawing of the new Joyum cleanser that came out 6 months ago. When did that come out? I don't remember, but it's phenomenal. It's super cheap. Definitely something that I would add to my subscription like yesterday. Getting more of this since this is like halfway full, but I absolutely love it and wanted to make sure that you guys can try it if you haven't tried it yet. So we'll do a giveaway for that just for being on tonight, and we'll make sure and do that every month. These monthly kickoff calls are just to give a broad overview of what's happening for the month, not only from corporate standpoint within our team, and just for encouragement to go after the month and kind of reprioritize and all get on the same page. So this is great for everyone, no matter which team that you're on within our big team. For those of you who are newer, I am Sally Lewis, and I am your closest diamond upline. So very surreal. Our team went diamond last year, so you were a part of a wonderful, incredible team, and I'm so, so grateful for each and every one of you for being here. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I know I have a lot of you guys who love this product, but product of the month in May is dun, 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 X Factor Plus. X Factor Plus actually is a reformulation of our X Factor vitamin. When I first started and when I was pregnant with Jackson, we didn't even have X Factor Plus yet. So Jax will be 4 on Saturday. So 4 years ago, this reformulation came out, and it is phenomenal. We'll have a post up, if I don't think I posted it yet, but on the community page with some more information about X Factor Plus. But in the guides, there's already a wonderful X Factor Plus post that you can read up all about this, and there's a great info sheet. But does anybody here like swear by this product? Like, it is one thing that you won't miss and want to take a second to talk about it? Jesse?
Hey, most of y'all have probably heard my story, but X Factor Plus definitely plays a huge role in it. I found out with my second pregnancy that I had that MTHFR genetic mutation, one of them. And I didn't really realize at the time what a big deal that was, but I had been given a non-natural treatment for that. And one of the symptoms of it for me was extreme chronic fatigue. And so after I took X Factor Plus, it was like so strong. Like it was like my body had never felt what it was like to absorb B vitamins before, because I had so much energy. It was crazy, but it helped me a ton. Now I can take 2 capsules, work my body up to that. But I just tell everyone that the MTHFR, it can be multiple different types of the genetic mutation, but in my case, it was causing some issues with hypothyroidism and infertility and stuff like that. And X Factor Plus, the unique thing about it is that the vitamins are methylated in a way, which means broken down in a way that your body can easily absorb it. And it was huge for me. Also, the aloe vera in it, which helps your body to absorb nutrients by up to 300% more efficiently, also helped a ton. So makes a huge difference in my energy level. And I definitely tell everyone about that one. Yeah. Also, for those of you who are new, I don't know if you know, we used to call it the Fab 4 with Triplex and X Factor Plus. That still is like my core foundation, are those 4.
Yeah, for sure. And that was the first product. I started on the Triplex as well, and X Factor Plus was the first thing that we added in after like, ooh, I want to try something new. And it was X Factor at the time. But this vitamin is amazing. If you guys are buying vitamins at Walmart, so don't forget, you get paid to buy these from yourself. And even if you have a customer or someone who's like, well, I take a multivitamin, it's great to get them on something that they're not just going to pee out. You know what I mean? Our body actually can utilize these. There's trace minerals. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Let me make sure I don't say it wrong. the thiamine in here, and starts with S. Where's the other one? I can't say right now. Are great for also thyroid health. People, women that are closer to menopause said when they started taking X Factor Plus, they did not have hot flashes anymore. Like, this vitamin actually is helping. So it's wonderful, especially for immune support. Everyone's kind of thinking like, I need more vitamins right now. So I love that this is product of the month this month. You get 50 extra perks if you add this to your subscription for May. And so let your friends know, whether they're product takers or other business builders on your team, if they want to try or on and off or trying X Factor Plus this month, you'll get more perks for adding this to your subscription and jumping back on this. So love that. Let's talk a little bit about some of the incentives for May. Incentives have been amazing. We've been doing things differently this year with our quarterly contests, our quarterly success sprints. This is the first year that Plexus has ever run a contest each quarter rather than the 2 contests a year we used to do and monthly incentives. Now, they're still sweetening up the deal a little bit with the success sprints, but we are currently in quarter 2. And we are in month 2 of quarter 2. So May is the second month of this quarter. So we have 2 more months to earn amazing prizes and move the litmus or move the needle in our business this quarter. So for this month and what they had added last month, and I'm pretty sure is going to be next month as well, is the add 3 and you get $75 extra, right? So adding 3 people should be our personal goal every month. If you want to rank up and you want to move forward in your business, this is part of the training that I watched under my covers on YouTube 6 years ago. Was if you want to move up, you need to be personally adding 3 people and growing your team. Because why? If you just add 3 people in the beginning and hope that things will happen, probably you're not going to reach your goals and be where you want to be. Also, when we're consistently adding to our team, then we are catching people that are in a season of commitment and in a season where they're excited about their products, right? We're always going to have people that take a break or that have to jump off the boat for a little while for some reason. A lot of times those people come back around. Why? Because our products work and our community is awesome. I mean, but if we're not consistently reaching out and helping people get started, then we're not in those new and fresh and fun seasons with our team. And we get to have some sort of controlled activity and growth of our own that we know we're at least moving the needle this much forward. So this month and for the rest of this quarter, we are going to get an additional $75 for that. That is on top of the around $30 a person you're already getting for adding someone to your team because of the sign-up bonus for the welcome pack and your pay points that you get at the end of the month for their order. Now you're getting an additional $75. So each person you add to your team, is if you get 3, is going to be worth a lot of money to you. So don't leave that money laying on the table, right? That's going to pay for your products next month, or that's going to pay for your car payment, or just add up to so many amazing things. And that is there for you. And for your team. How amazing is that we can offer someone who just got started, let's say last month, they can add 3 people, and in 30 days, they would earn over $380 by going silver, going fast start silver, which doubles that silver bonus, all of the regular welcome pack bonuses and such, plus that $75. And then again, another $75 plus all those bonuses if they add 6 or share with 6 people. So don't take away that opportunity for cash. That would pay for almost 3 months of people's products, depending on what they're ordering. If they got that, 3 people to join in, plus they've got accountability. So I love the fact that kind of sharing is built in now. They're going to be getting the Engage app set up. We've got the new ambassador checklist on our team page. If you don't have that saved into your phone, search on the business page, new ambassador checklist, and it's that graphic. It's got 8 check marks that you can check things off to make sure they're getting plugged in, they're getting their app downloaded. You're encouraging them to give away those 3 free samples, and who knows? Maybe those 3 free samples, or them being excited about sharing that they're getting started, is going to earn them over $380 to start this life-changing journey. So yay for extra cash. Everybody can use that, right? In addition to the amazing incentives, is the actual quarterly incentive. So last month, all of the business that we were doing last month is accumulating with this month, all the business we will do this month and next month to help us earn some incredible prizes. And we talked about this last time on our call for April, but I just want to remind us of what those are, because this month you can really move the needle forward. I want to see a show of hands of who already has checked in their back office and has earned the Celebrity Chef Zoom. Yay, Holly. Oh my goodness. Look at all of you guys. Okay. Hey, Lexi. Yeah. Did you guys see who it is? I was freaking out. It's Bobby Stinking Flay. Are you kidding me right now? I was telling Jessica, they don't ever watch cooking shows. And she was like, yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm like, he is probably the most well-known, like renowned chef. Like I figured it would be like maybe someone from Food Network, like a side person. It's Bobby freaking Flay, y'all. And he is going to be doing this special live cooking thing for those earners. And that is absolute. I mean, look at how many of our team has already earned it in month one. You can absolutely earn that. And how fun will it be for all of us to jump on live in our kitchens and cook with stinking Bobby Flay?
You think it'll
So
match up?
exciting. So if you have friends, especially if they love cooking or they're always watching Chopped or stuff on the Food Network,
So you really don't even need that much roll, do you
want
think?
to add some friends and get on this boat, because how fun is that? It's only for the earners, right? So that's the level 1 prize. And then up from that, you've got the ring light, which we can all use. Hello. Ring lights are amazing, especially in our line of work. A Dyson hair dryer, which have you seen those? They're really cool and apparently are very good for hair because they do your hair a lot faster. The $500 to a clothing subscription. If you're like me, I actually hate shopping and don't really know what to pick out for myself. So think Stitch Fix and being able to order things online. You get a $500 gift card to just give yourself a new wardrobe, which is amazing. And then top prize for this quarter. Yeah.
Did you see that there also is a cash option just for those people like me and Danielle?
We
love cash prizes.
See, these are the only times where like I will buy clothes, is when they're free and someone gives me money to do so. But there is a cash option for that. And I know there also is a cash option for top prize, but the iPad Pro, the newest version, is the top prize for Q2. So again, we still have 2 full months for you to be accruing and working for these. So look at the credits, look at how you can accrue those. If you're kind of like, I would love to earn that, but I don't really know how, get with your friend, your sponsor, or one of your sidelines and say, how are you doing this? What should I go for? You know, what good activities should I do? What would be a good realistic goal, but something that you can go after. This is summer. This is our fun time for sharing, right? People enjoy getting healthier in the summer. Why? Because we're all half naked in shorts and tank tops and bathing suits. And we really can tell when we have not been taking care of ourselves. So don't let that go to waste. I would love to hear some shout outs in the chat for ranks and re-ranks. We have already seen some wonderful momentum happening in April for so many of our team members. If you had someone rank up last month, or someone on your team that was ranking up or had a re-rank, sometimes, as any business does, we ebb and flow, right? And so sometimes we'll rank and we'll have a little slow and we'll go back up and forth. So y'all shout out in the chat. And I just want to commend so many of you, because I see your faces and so many of you are the ones that actually shouted out yourselves on the post we made on the business page. When's that? The first, I guess, on Saturday, about being your own biggest fan. I am absolutely loving, where's my book? We are leading 2 book club books, and if you're not in one yet, you're welcome to hop in halfway through. It doesn't matter. It's just reading. We're reading through chapter 4 this week, and I'm just listening to this over and over, and then going back through and highlighting, because some of this stuff seems so simple, but it's like, yes, John Maxwell, absolutely. And one of those things was actually a quote that, you guys, in my parents' house when I was in high school, I think. I didn't know who said the quote, but I found it, or I heard it somewhere and wrote it and stuck it on a board by my dad's computer. And it was, if you place a small value on yourself, rest assured that the world will not raise your price. And that is so true, you guys. Our self-worth does not come from other people, because no one will love you like Jesus loves you. And we have to see the value and worthiness that comes from within us because of Christ, right? And because other people don't know your strengths and your giftings and what you've been through. Like, we have to be able to get over the knocking ourselves down, the negative self-talk and all of that. And I'm preaching to the choir. I mean, it doesn't matter what level you're at. That doesn't go away unless we continually work on that and are continually in the word and continually filling ourselves with truth. And being able to be proud of yourself is part of that, right? Humility is a biblical principle. Yes, we want to be humble. We don't want to be a bunch of proud crazies just being like, I'm awesome. But when you do something wonderful, it's okay to like know that you did a good job and feel that satisfaction and being proud of yourself. So if you haven't read through some of those, go and find that post on the business page and just enjoy seeing a bunch of our friends and add a comment that are just allowing themselves to be proud of themselves for moving the needle in some area, whether it was their business or personal discipline or something that they were scared to do. So amazing. And yes, let's just celebrate. Everyone do a good golf clap for everybody that is in the chats. And I just cannot wait to see what is coming for May. Okay, so beyond that, book club books, we are meeting on the 8th and the 22nd for book clubs. So for those of you who are reading this book, we are reading through chapter 4 to discuss on the 8th, and it's just a fun discussion, book club style. And for the senior gold and above that are reading Dare to Lead, you guys have a chat and you can, does anybody want to say what you're reading through or how it's going? I don't want to just only talk about the one book. I know they're both amazing. Okay, we'll move on. Also on the 8th, and I know it's Saturday, you might be busy, but if you can just carry headphones in your purse or whatever you're doing, if you see your email, you will see registration for Plexus Express training. Best case scenario, you're getting together with some of your local team and you're watching this training and you're able to take notes. Some wonderful social media gurus are going to be on there. And these are always just so great. They're an hour long typically, but it's good corporate training from top leaders in our company who are seeing momentum and seeing growth in their lives and in their businesses now. And that Plexus Express is on Saturday the 8th at 11 Eastern. So 10 o'clock probably for some of you. Danielle, I can't do the math. Sorry. She's over in Colorado. But 11 Eastern. And so that is just wonderful. And sometimes if you will register for those, you can catch the replay. They'll email it to you. And if they're really nice, they might post it in the Plexus Ambassador community. But I never regret jumping on those corporate trainings. And I know you get emails for them like weekly for different ones. If you can catch one, no matter if you're doing dishes or whatever, stick your headphones in and listen. And I promise it will be worth your while. Okay. Who is excited about the Slim Down Challenge? This is something that is so fun that we do every year. Last year we did it twice, and I'm thinking we'll probably do it twice this year too. So let's be looking forward to that again in July, because that will help us finish up well with our friends on the 31st and then create some good momentum, maybe do some 3-day challenges in June and create some momentum for ads. And then we can do another one at the beginning of July, right? So we'll utilize that for momentum going into quarter 3. But for this one, tomorrow we will announce the $100 winner. Everyone who had ordered in April is going to be entered to win. And, we did the gift thing, entered to win $100, right? That was something that was so exciting. A lot of our friends were pumped to jump on before April ended for that. So we'll get that $100 gift out. And then our countdown starts Wednesday. These countdown posts are so important for our friends, especially our newbies who are doing the Slim Down Challenge, because it's what's going to help them mentally prepare to be checking our page every day, right? All of the posts that are going to go up every day. It's also going to help them prepare in their home with, reminders about what kind of water bottle are you going to get? What type of exercises and accountability partners are you going to have? All of those things that we want them thinking about before day one comes. And day one will be next Monday. So we're going to be doing prizes throughout this time. We'll do some weekly prizes for participation in some of the posts. So what usually happens is people get really excited in the beginning and they fall off. And so as leaders and as those of us who have invited people to do this, whether or not you feel like you need to have a chat or something else going on to keep momentum up, at least have a list of your friends who have committed to doing this with you, so that throughout this contest, you can be checking in and make sure that they haven't fallen off the wagon, at least for their own selves, even if they're not commenting on stuff. But I love to see how our team rallies around each other. And part of encouraging someone is tagging them in those things, right? Because sometimes we miss something and then we feel like we're behind. And so as a friend who invites you, I want to make sure that I'm drawing your attention to what you need to see so that you can participate if you are able and want to see that post and participate in it, right? So that's our job as the friends who invited them, and to do it and check on them and encourage them through that process. So super exciting. Those posts, actually day one will start on Monday. We'll get the tracker out so everyone can be sharing in their stories. All of that's going to be happening throughout the countdown process before day one. So we'll be looking forward to that, right? And then later this month, we do have a 3-day trial, and it is on the calendar, and I didn't write down the dates. It is in the 20s. It's Monday through Wednesday, 20 something, 24 through 26, potentially. We'll see. Go look at the calendar. Haha. Okay. Finishing up, I want to just do some quick reminders, and then I'm going to screenshot to make sure. Actually, Josie, can you screenshot for me out of the participants list, just so I make sure I don't miss anybody, since there's more people on right now than there was earlier. We'll be giving away a Joy on Face Cleaner. We talked about that earlier. And I just wanted to finish out with some direction for your May. It doesn't matter what the beginning of this year has looked like for you. It doesn't matter that you're just getting started. It matters about what is in your mind and how we're plugging in and what we're deciding we want to go after this month, right? It's a decision to act. Just thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere, but we can enjoy the process of going after our goals. So again, looking at those fun prizes, but also thinking about your paycheck, y'all. This is a job. Yes, we're super grateful that it changes people's lives. Every one of you are here because these products have made a massive difference in your life. And so we don't even have to worry about the fact that we feel salesy, because we know that these products help people in huge ways, right? So that's out of the bag. But the second half of this is, what is this going to do for your family's finances? What is this going to do for next month, the bills that you're going to be able to pay, or what you're going to be able to knock out with debt, right? This is an opportunity. Again, the cash is on the table. In no other job, in no other profession do you get to decide, you know what, this month I want an increase. You know what, this month I'm going to work a little bit more excitedly and I'm going to go after some increase in my paycheck. We get to do that. And that's a choice, right? And we're super grateful. Some of you guys are just extremely inspirational, even to me, in how you are diligent and you're consistent and you're working, and that is showing up in big ways. So in May, I want you to think this way. Every single order in your back office counts. We're not just always looking for new people, right? Of course, we want to change new lives. Of course, we want new friends to jump into this with us, right? We talked earlier about wanting to get 3 new friends. But every single order in your back office matters, whether someone is ordering 2 products, whether someone is a customer and they are ordering the kids' vitamins. Every single person who orders, and this again will be making more sense to you in a couple of months as changes to our comp plan are happening. Every single order counts. And so I want us to start thinking that way rather than just focused on new growth. If you have a goal of meeting a rank and you have a lot of people that are in your back office, make sure you're touching base and loving on those people. Make sure they know about the product of the month. Make sure they know about the Slim Down Challenge and about the upcoming 3-day challenges. Y'all, I love those challenge boxes for my ambassadors and my customers. So many people haven't tried those 4 products. Right? It's a wonderful way for our people to be able to try something new. And they might say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to get that next month with my perks because I tried the active or I tried the lean in that box. So just some ideas. Sending some thank you notes never hurts anybody, right? Send a voice message just letting someone know that you're there if they ever want to troubleshoot, but also just that you're thinking about them and that you're grateful for them, that they have been a part of what you're doing and that they've supported you. But also setting those point goals. Point goals don't always have to mean rank ups. There are big gaps that can feel, too big to do in 1 month or 2 months. But we need to have some direction for how many orders you want to run in your team, because then you know how many new people you're going to be shooting for. You can make a list of how many people typically order or how many people you're going to try and, add on X Factor Plus so they're at 100 PV. And you can meet a point goal very many different ways. And so if we can start shifting our mindset to thinking that way, I know that's what happened last month. A lot of you guys were really starting to see a shift in your numbers because we're reaching out to those people and they're getting re-engaged, or they're like, oh yeah, I did want to try that active, or oh, okay, yeah, I'll try that for a month, and then you're able to meet that goal, which means an increase in your paycheck and what you're able to do for your family the next month. Okay. And one of the really easy ways, especially if you're getting started, but if you're like me, I go through weird cycles of not remembering what I need to be doing, probably because I'm thinking about too many things and I'm like, but what do I need to do to work my business today? If you have 15 to 30 minutes a day, this is in the file section of our business page, and it's called the IPA Notebook. And it's very simple, y'all. It is a 2-page thing. It has a cover and it has these pages. And it is just a literal checklist of things that if you completed this every day this month, you would see growth in your business for the next 90 days to 6 months for sure. It's all about activity. It's all about conversations. It's all about connecting with people. And this helps us to know and keep track of what we're doing. So I did it on half sheets and then just stapled it together. So I've got a little booklet that I'm using, and I printed one out again for this month. And so just wanted you to know that that was available in there. And of course, our teams, as they trickle down, are doing different things as well, as far as meeting together and having accountability chats. But those are some simple things. Who's excited about May? I am excited for you. I'm excited with you. And honestly, I just can't wait for the Slim Down to get started. But don't forget, even as we're taking care of these people, we're always continually sharing and making sure, like Sarah said on her live video last month, that our business is open, that people know, hey, my shop is still open. I still have these amazing things for you as well. And letting people know that even as we're taking care of our people who are in the Slim Down. So be on the lookout for all of that stuff. Excited to see you guys growing and thriving throughout this month. And we will see you on the pages. Have a good night, y'all.